Hello, friends, and welcome back. I am Wolfie in Decadence, and this is episode 8 of Living Among the Giants. Today, I think I would start a little differently. What I'm going to do is I want to make a little AFK hut over here using acacia wood, and so I'm going to put that into a sped up mode, and we'll talk about a few things while that's going on. So let's get this started. Hello again, friends. Voice over me here talking, and I thought I'd start with a little bit of how I film this as far as scheduling goes. So I usually film on my day off from work, or I will film during my lunch. And that means I have a fairly limited amount of time to film for most of these, and that's okay. They just kind of come out when they come out. And what I do is I'll edit them in the morning before I head off to work, or at evenings, just little bits here and there. And it can take a bit of time to do, just because I use OpenShot and I seem to be having a stability issue with it. I should really learn another editing program or see what I can do, but sometimes it just crashes my computer or just shuts straight down. So it also might be that my computer isn't as new as it used to be, and I might have something going wrong that way. Overheats, or maybe a bad stick of RAM, I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to interrupt for just a moment. I'm not sure if I finished everything I wanted to talk about or not, but we found this little half sunken treasure here, or sunken ship here. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. It's actually really conveniently close to the surface. Oh, nice. That's some nice stuff. Do I have lots of room? Sure. Very nice. Alright. I'll leave the rest of it for now, and we'll get back to the fast mode. Voice over me back. So back to the whole video part. So once I have videos made, I've decided now to change the way I do the scheduling. So for the first 6 episodes, they were just kind of released whenever, which is fine. And if I do more than one video in a week, which could still happen, it's kind of going to be the same. It'll just show up kind of somewhere in the week. But for the one a week I'd like to do, I'm going to do it on Fridays. I'm just going to schedule it that way. It should be probably the easiest way to approach it. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to move on to the next topic I wanted to cover, which was YouTube's recent changes to their license agreement, or whatever it is, their creator content stuff. So they announced, of course, that they can put ads on anybody's video. Doesn't matter their size. And back when I was originally recording these, 5-6 years ago, I had chose to opt out of the monetization, even though it wouldn't have mattered then anyway, but you could opt out right off the bat, because the video had to hit so many views or what have you or so much runtime, I can't remember, but it was never going to matter to me anyway. But I wasn't interested in the monetizing, because this is just a hobby, just something I did for fun. And this one here is even more calm than the old way of doing it, and I don't like the fact that they can advertise on my videos, not because they're making money on me, but because I don't think advertisements are particularly good for the mellow vibe that I'm trying to create here. So I do apologize. I have no idea if they're going to run them at the beginning or what. I assume it'll just be at the beginning, and I'm hoping that they don't roll it out across the board, because they might. Hard to say, really. We'll have to wait and see. I will never know. I wouldn't see them on my feeds. I suppose I could watch out another profile. one that doesn't have YouTube Premium or an ad blocker. And don't get me wrong, I don't endorse ad blocking for most things, and I'm not endorsing it here. But I do hope they don't interrupt too badly on the mellow vibe. So I still have about 3 minutes of this sped up footage to talk through. So yeah, we'll just talk a bit about what's going on here. You know, just kind of setting up shop here. Once I finish it, I'll show you the finished product, and it definitely needs some improvement. It's just too much of one color, and I think I even mentioned that when I do the final reveal. So we're gonna have to come back and fix that at some point. And this is just winging it. I know a lot of people, they'll do builds in a test world, which is probably a lot smarter way to do it. But I just kind of went with the flow here and just built. I'm not the master builder of some players, and I'm not much of a redstone person, and I just like to play, and that was a pretty good jump. But yeah, it's nice to have a bed there to jump down onto. Probably terrible for the springs. And it's going to be a bit of a cramped setting, but that's okay. It feels like I'm always running out of wood on this one. You know, it's one of those things where I always think I have enough of the resources when I start, and then it's not even close. So, you know, out you go again. Grab a bunch more stuff. And here I was attempting to do kind of that steep roof look. It's not bad. It really would have paid off, I think, to try a few different combinations to get it right. And this is something I do like to do early on, is I like using fences as windows. It's you know, well, glass is obviously, you know, really good, but you know, I like the fences as windows. And then I was just planting some more acacia. I didn't really need to, but you know, you have them, you might as well put them down, especially in the savannah. Looks nice with lots of trees. Should check that cave out sometime. And of course, earlier you saw me collecting up all the sheep's wool, and that's just for some spare beds if we need it, which we probably will. Always good to have beds wherever you happen to have an AFK spot. That way, if you need to come back in during the night, you can shift it over. And there I was trying not to match it exactly to the same to the back, because I thought that would be a little too uniform. And then I didn't like how it connected in the front here, so I removed those with the door instead. And like I said, I think the overall shape of it's alright. You'll see in a minute here. Well, she's not the prettiest build in the world, but overall, she'll do. Problem was I used too much of the acacia, of course, but just wanted to do something fairly quickly here. And so that is what we have done. Where's the rest of those chests? Here they are. Here they are. Right there. Alright. So then this should be dedicated to just the wood and wood products for now. If we ever get to the point where we need it, we could expand or create storage rooms. But this is just so I can AFK here and not get killed. I do like using fences for windows. It leaves it nice and open, lots of light in. But we don't have glass made yet, so alright, let's put some of this stuff away. I guess I could technically. Oh, that should be in the other one. I could put wood products in there, but I'm gonna take that back to the base. Should probably take these back to the base too. Let's see here. Wood, dirt and stone on the bar. Food on the bar. All right, what time is it? Oh, we got time. So, I guess we can actually start harvesting this stuff. This has been pretty much an entire episode of just fast mode and me doing voiceover work, which is fine. But we really should harvest all this and replant it. But I don't think I'm going to do that today. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to end it here for today. And we'll worry about what we'll do next time. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you have an excellent day. And we'll see you next time. Today, I'd like to thank Kevin MacLeod again, both for Daily Beetle, which is my intro and outro, and for Mining by Moonlight, which is what's being used in my sped up footage. Please feel free to check him out. He is amazing, and as always, the link is in the description.